Good morning or good afternoon.
Oh boy, you still got the morning on the brain, huh?
3:23 right now.
I
We're only
can't
8
remember.
minutes late.
I can't remember the last time I said good morning to somebody.
What time do you wake up now?
You have to be up around. You have to be up in the morning.
Yeah,
My first alarm clock goes off at 7:20.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. That's
Yeah,
early.
that's not bad. Yeah,
I mean, I
that's
wake
not-
up at like 3:25.
Yeah, I'm going to bed at 2 a.m.
You know, I was thinking about how I felt bad for Joe Pesci's mother in Goodfellas. How she's like, I want to see him. I want to see him. It's been so long. It's been so long. Why don't you find a nice girl like Henry? You know, I find a nice girl every night, and then that's why I love you,
She's on her way to bed, and they come over for a full meal.
No, she was
They,
sleeping.
they come over for a full meal with a body in the trunk.
She comes out that nightgown and she's like, oh, it's been so long. I want to see him. I want to see him, Henry. I want to see him. Hey, I meet a nice girl every night. That's why I love you. I was just taking a shower. I was just thinking, you feel bad for her. It just shows you that mothers love their son no matter what.
That's true.
The biggest piece of shit. And there's a lot of pieces of shit and their mothers love them.
Yep.
Like they really love them. They shouldn't love them.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes that's the only person in the world that loves them.
Exactly.
That's what mothers are for.
Yeah. Man.
Wow. Wait a minute. Alexa just said to me, I don't know that one.
I turned off my Alexa. I honestly did. I got kind of sick of her. I wasn't trusting what was going on with her. She was knowing too much stuff about me.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So I had to make the cut. But hey, let's start with this.
Yes.
Is Burger King shrinking their burgers?
You have a bone to pick with Burger King just about every week.
What? Here's the thing. I ate Burger King a couple times this week. Number one, I tried the new Whopper Melt. Small as fuck. Small.
So not the size of a Whopper is what you're saying.
No. It was okay. It tasted okay. It wasn't bad.
Whopper in a wino. It was a wino. It was Whopper in name only.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It never should have been called a Whopper Melt because there's nothing about it that's like, it was good. I mean, it was okay.
Right.
Like if I could get 3 of them, I would eat them,
Right.
For the size. So then, first of all, this Burger King over here on Jackson, the one near downtown, you know what I'm talking about?
No, it's got to be garbage.
So right when you walk in, there's 3 signs that say no mobile. We take no mobile orders. No mobile coupons. So in other words, they don't take coupons. No mobile coupons.
Right.
So they don't take, whatever deal is on your app. They don't take the app.
And I have a bone to pick with one of their competitors' apps. Remind me.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that right now. That'll be the next thing we'll talk about then because that's what we're talking about apps. But you're Burger King. You can't just say we're not, just because like their owner wants to not give people deals, you don't get to just not take the app. I understand if you say like we're not taking other coupons. It's your app. You can't not take your app.
Here's the problem. So this is a downtown location?
Jackson near downtown.
Yeah. So they can afford to say that because all of their business is going to be downtown lunch business.
Yeah.
So
even though I went there on a Sunday.
So it's a take it or leave it type of a thing. You know what I'm saying? Take it or leave it. You want Sbarro or you want us?
Yeah.
So it's take it or leave it. So no app for you.
So as you know, they took the 2 for $6 Whoppers off the menu, okay? Yes. What did they replace it with? 2 for $6 Big Kings, okay? I've had a Big King. Have you had a Big King before?
I may have had one once, but
okay.
If I'm gonna go to Burger King, I'm gonna get a Whopper.
Of course.
So,
but in this case, I was desperate because they wouldn't take the app. I'm not paying.
Right. No, I understand.
$17 for 2 Whoppers.
And right, exactly.
Right. So, I've had Big Kings before. They use the double cheese. You know how the double cheeseburger meat is bigger than the regular cheeseburger meat. It's a bigger meat, right?
It's okay. Yes.
So you have the Whopper meat, then you have that other meat that they put on all their like other sandwiches, then the small cheeseburger meat.
Yeah.
Now the Big King uses the cheeseburger meat. Look at this shit.
Wow. So it doesn't even cover the bun.
It's a slider. The Big King is now, look at this picture. It is now a slider. Look at this thing.
It doesn't look like that in the commercial.
No, it doesn't. It's a slider. That's what a slider looks like. Okay. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at right behind it. You could see the drink. It's almost the size of a drink lid. That's how small it is. And I got 2 for $6. And look how small this thing is.
I'm going to turn on CNBC and Jim Cramer is going to be talking about how Burger King's quarterly numbers are down because Abe isn't stopping by as much.
Claire Smith, by the way, Claire, my compliments on the new haircut. I like what I'm seeing in that profile thing. Did you see that?
Nice.
I noticed it earlier. That's a good look on Claire.
I didn't realize she had a new profile picture.
Yeah, nice.
I don't follow her.
Hey, Claire, you should always wear your hair like that. It looks pretty good.
She looks good with the long hair.
Well, no, but do you notice how it's like? Look at the cut of it. Look at the. I think it's the front bangs there, or whatever you call it. Claire said that's 3 years old. Never mind.
Hey, get my wife's name out of your effing mouth, okay?
My wife's name out of your fucking mouth. Oh, sorry, Claire. It's 3 years old. But let's get back to this Big King. It's a slider. Look at this thing. What the fuck is that?
I guess that's one good thing about White Castle. We will never have to worry about them changing the size of the meat that they put in there.
You never know. They can shrink it. They can shrink it. I mean, look at that
for you. Yeah, I feel for you, bro.
I got 2 of those. And when I saw them making it, I'm like, what the fuck? But at that point, I'm not going to order. I should have got 4. I probably could have ate 4.
And you would have, and that's exactly what they want you to do, right?
Yeah. Let's just say I was very disappointed. The Whopper melt was a little bit bigger than this. Disappointed with that too.
So do you think that this is because if he's an independent operator, okay?
Yeah.
That it's also very possible that he is independently putting that cheeseburger meat on the Big King.
If he's doing that, we need to call a corporate office.
To save money. So just to make sure, you need to go to another Burger King that's not in the area or that's not owned by him and see if you get the same result. Because if he's an independent operator who's not taking the app, not taking coupons, it's very possible that he's cutting corners in other ways too.
Man,
not saying that he is. I'm just saying.
Oh, I am. He probably is. I'm assuming he is.
So check out another Burger King and see if you get the same result.
I was just going to call.
Then you'll know.
No, I decided not to call. But what a disappointment. I mean, I haven't had Burger King in a long time, and now I've had it twice in the last week. Both times make me not want to go back.
And it's not like there's a Burger King on every corner.
There's none,
right?
There's none over here for me.
They're hard to come by.
In fact, for me to get to the Burger King, I had to go because they had like a construction where the whole street was blocked off. I had to go around all these one-way streets to get there.
So
went out of my way to get there.
You made an effort to go to Burger King and get disappointed.
Then I park in front with the flashers on, checking every 3 seconds because the meter maids love giving tickets over there. So I'm in a panic the whole time. Then then I asked for barbecue sauce, customary at the end of the transaction. As I'm getting handed the bag, that's when, of course, I'll ask for the barbecue sauce.
Yes, I did that with some au jus on a Italian beef just yesterday. Like she's handing me the bag. I'm like, you wouldn't be able to put a little of that juice in a little cup or something like that? She's like, oh, I can do that for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. See, or else if I'd asked for it up front, they would have charged me, I'm sure.
Where were you at though for that? Was that like a mom and pop?
It actually was a Pops. It was
Pops.
And they had a special $3.99 Italian beef sandwich on Monday.
Oh.
And last week they had a special on Italian sausage sandwiches. So we went and bought Italian sausage sandwiches last week, vacuum sealed them, bought the Italian beef sandwiches this week, and made combos.
Why did you vacuum seal them?
To keep them fresh and moist.
Mm.
And then we used them and made combos with them for dinner last night.
And how do you reheat them then?
We kept them in the vacuum seal bag and boil bagged it to warm it up.
Oh, and it didn't make the bun too soft, like too wet?
No. The bun was already it's just you're just getting the heat.
Oh man.
It's completely dry. It's inside.
Yeah. So you sous
just
vide
getting the
everything
heat.
now.
Well, not sous vide. Sous vide is different. Sous vide is cooking. This was vacuum seal. You vacuum seal to sous vide, but this was vacuum sealing it to keep it fresh and then to warm it up in.
How do you warm it up in the microwave then?
No, you warm it up in a pot of hot water.
So how's that different than sous vide?
Sous vide is if I had raw meat.
Yeah.
And then vacuum sealed it and then put it in the sous vide machine, which keeps the water at a certain temperature for the entire time.
Mm.
And then, then that's a process of like 8 hours or 10 hours or something like that.
But it's still putting it in water, right? It's the same process.
Yeah, this is like just taking it's probably before your time, but they used to have like meals where like you get like a Swanson, like chicken a la king or something, and it would be in a boil bag, and you take the bag, you put it in boiled water, and you let it sit in there for like 7 or 8 minutes. It will warm it up, and then you cut it and pour it out onto some toast. That's old school, but that's how you do it.
Hey, if you're watching the Slob Show right now, if you can, just hit share it on your page. Let's get some more viewers.
There you go.
Let's see how many shares we could get. If you're watching, it'd be very nice of you to share this. That's all you got to do.
It would
be very nice. Wherever you're watching it.
It's a sharing season.
It is. So Roker, tell me now.
It's not, but I just thought
exactly. So tell me about this this situation with the app. You said there was another app situation.
Okay, so as you know, right now, Wendy's has half price breakfasts in the app, right? Half price breakfasts in the app. Every time I have tried to get the breakfast in the app, it is not there. It's not there.
Interesting.
Here are my offers. And the offers, I have the offers here, and the offers are like, okay, you got the Dave single, you got, premium coffee.
All right, okay, now start from the top. Go down.
Okay.
No,
okay.
Go down.
Right,
okay.
So there you go. It's
focus it. Okay.
It's focused.
Dave's deal. $1 Dave single with mobile order.
Solid.
That's great. $2 off any premium combo. Buy one premium chicken sandwich, get one for $1. That's good.
Solid.
Free large fry with a purchase of $10.
That's kind of weak.
$3 off a $15 purchase. But go back to the top. What I'm liking on the top there
is the Dave single for $1.
Yeah.
But it's only you can only get one. Just so you know.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying you can only get one. You can't go and get.
So the breakfast is not in there, you're saying?
So what I'm saying is, and then every day
it's not breakfast time right now.
I know it's not breakfast time right now, so the breakfast isn't in there. But every time, I wake up, my email says, "Hey, don't forget to get your Wendy's breakfast. Time's running out." Right? Click here. Here, breakfast won't be half off forever. Right?
Yeah.
So you click on it, go to the app.
Yeah.
Go to the offers, and the breakfast offer is not in the offer, and it still hasn't come up in the offers.
Interesting.
So Wendy's, what's up? Why can't I add the half off breakfast to my offers in the Wendy's app? Because what am I supposed to do? Go to the store and wait in line and then go, it's not coming up. It's not coming up. I got 10 people behind me who need to be at work because it's breakfast.
Yeah.
Right. And this thing is going to end like It's only as good for as long as the tournament's going. So it's going to end like next Sunday or next Monday.
And it's half off any breakfast combo?
No, it's half off breakfast.
Oh my God. If that's a deal, I'll get 5 breakfast Baconators.
Half off all breakfast.
Wow.
Half off all breakfast.
Wow. I don't know if I even have that in mind. Let me take a look, shall we?
But I can't access it. And I've even gotten up early so that I made sure that it was like breakfast was still going on. I'm like, okay, breakfast isn't on the menu in the afternoon. We do it before like 9 a.m. Make sure it's in there. Get the email, click on it, go to the app, nothing. And I was going to call, Anna says, call corporate and complain. Maybe they'll give you a coupon. I was in the.
Who said that? Oh, Anna.
I was in the, I was on hold for a how you can chat with them. It says, you're number one, you're next. 10 minutes later, they still hadn't come to me. So I went, okay, I'm out of that. I'm like, it's already 10:30. I'm not getting breakfast today, so I'm not calling them today.
I didn't even get the coupon for the Wendy's. They didn't even tell me about the breakfast. What am I? Am I on pay no mind list?
You've seen the commercials though, right?
I haven't. No,
dude. The Reggie Miller. Have you been watching the tournament? It's like all it is Wendy's and Capital One commercials.
Oh, by the way, I won $600 on my pool.
Oh, nice.
Not on Benny's, on my other one.
What is it? Are those squares or are those
just like the one you and I are in with Benny?
Oh, okay. So you won on another.
I had 9 and 9 for the St. Pete's.
That hit a couple of times, didn't it?
Just once.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So here now I'm on their website. Half off all breakfast. Order now.
There you go.
Hang on. Let me share this. Look at this right here.
There you go.
Half off all breakfast.
But with the ordering with the app though, right?
Why don't you shoot on the website?
You have to order on the app. Conrad's saying that McDonald's has a free Egg McMuffin going on. No purchase necessary.
See, I don't like that. I can't just wait in line I need more than one thing.
Well, I would buy more than one thing, probably.
You know what's funny, Roker? As you came in today with your guns loaded against Wendy's, I was about to tell Wendy's my compliments for what happened with me at Wendy's.
There's always something.
So I got to Wendy's in time for breakfast one day last week.
Yes.
And I had
you didn't know about the half off.
No, I did not.
Because it was still half off then.
Man, what did I even get? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think I got 2 breakfast Baconators, which is my favorite meal.
Outstanding.
So I had the Wendy's gift card.
Okay.
And it turns out I only had $4 left on the gift card. My meal was like $11 or something.
Okay.
So the lady right away, she looked all worried when my thing only had $4. And as she was turning to me, I was handing her my debit card.
Right. To cover
and
the
she's
rest.
like, oh, she thanked me. She's like, oh, people are always upset. And this shows you the kind of disgusting people we're dealing with in a Wendy's drive-thru. You sick fucks. Your gift card is out of money. And you complain.
And they're expecting to get,
These are the kind of assumptions.
For $4,
yeah. These are the kind of assumptions we're dealing with in a drive-thru where the poor lady in the drive-thru window is shocked that I'm willing to pay for the rest of my food with another method of payment. Those are the kind of scumbags that are in Wendy's drive-thrus.
Or in all drive-thru. I mean, it's
all drive-thrus.
It's got to be an absolute nightmare right now.
Oh,
working in fast food.
Shorthanded,
and a lot of them still aren't open for dining indoors.
No.
Because they're shorthanded. They're like, screw it. We'll just keep it drive-thru. But then the drive-thru's nonstop. It's just nonstop. And if anybody, takes extra time, people behind get pissed, all kinds of stuff. You ever walk into it? You ever walk up to a drive-thru and order?
Oh, yeah, of course. Like when you're
Yeah.
like drinking or something.
That's
or
actually,
whatever.
I believe that's actually illegal. I
Oh, it
believe
is.
that's,
They
I
yeah,
believe that's
they won't give
actually
you food.
illegal, but I've done it. Oh, I've gotten food.
Yeah, yeah, I
I'm
think
like,
I have too.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do? You're open. You're Taco Bell. You're open, but I can't go in. So what am I supposed to do? Well, you're just teasing me then, right?
Yeah, I feel like when I was like between the ages of like 16 and like 25, I did that very often.
Yeah, it happens.
You probably did it last week, right?
And if I were a cop, I would just sit outside of drive-thrus at 2 in the morning.
Of course, if you're an asshole and you want to give everyone DUIs, of course.
Yes, I'm so well. If I was if I was an asshole cop who wanted to give everyone DUIs, I would just be, down the block from the drive-thru.
Oh yeah. Or you just wait outside the bar.
That's what they do at the club. Absolutely. That's what they do in the suburbs. That's what they do at the clubs.
You hide behind a bush somewhere.
They just wait for you to come out of the parking lot. They just, Not that it's ever happened to me.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
What have you had Chick-fil-A's breakfast yet?
I have not.
Okay, I went to Portillo's the other day, and for some reason the drive-thru wasn't open yet. So when I rolled up I think it was a Saturday.
Portillo's has an outstanding drive-through, by the way. An outstanding.
I love it.
I mean, they actually take your physical order with a person in the drive-through. Yeah. It's which is great because it's faster for the consumer, for the customer, and it puts more jobs into the community.
Yeah, no, I like that.
So it's a win-win. So
although for the first time ever, I went to actually Portillo's last week. And I got the chopped salad, which is delicious. And we love that house dressing, of course. When I get home, ranch.
Oh, no.
They've ruined the whole salad, but whatever.
Oh, no.
I don't get salads that often, but I'm just saying that's the first mistake they ever made. I went to Chick-fil-A and had their breakfast. Not that good. It was okay.
Really?
It was okay. But it wasn't as good as the breakfast Baconator.
Nothing is. What did you have and why wasn't it very good?
It was like their chicken breakfast sandwich. Like it's a chicken something with eggs and cheese.
Yeah, I don't really want chicken for breakfast. I think that would be the turnoff there.
Yeah.
It's like I don't really want chicken.
Well, it's Chick-fil-A.
Yes, it's tasty. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm sure it's tasty, but I'm not really in the mood. I'm in an egg, sausage, cheese, bacon,
a breakfast Baconator mood always.
Yeah, that's the kind of mood.
I have to say that breakfast Baconator is the finest breakfast sandwich on the market right now. For fast food places.
I would eat it for dinner.
It's the best.
I mean, if I end up going to Wendy's and getting the half off, I'm getting like 4 of them.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to eat 2 for breakfast and then save the other 2 for dinner.
Ooh, delicious. Do you add mayo to yours?
The one time I had it, I did not add mayo to it.
I'd like to make that recommendation. It's very good. Hey, by the way, speaking of mayo.
Yes.
My compliments to Conrad, who's our guy from Canada.
Yes.
Conrad has been listening to different shows I've been doing for, 15 years. He's been back all the way to the Howard 101 days.
Nice.
That's how Conrad found me. He listened in Canada. Series was on in Canada. So he made me aware of a gentleman named Derek Kevra, the meteorologist at Fox 2 Detroit. Okay. Derek was talking about how he puts extra. They were just talking like on set about whatever, the little banter.
Right.
Like you'll see like Lauren Jiggets talking to whoever. And
I can't stand that banter, by the way. Can't stand it.
This was great banter. So Derek, number one, he's talking about his Jimmy John sub. He's like, yeah, you got to scoop out the bread and get extra mayo. And then he goes, and I get extra mayo. This guy's in good shape, right? Then he said he always gets extra mayo. So he's a meteorologist and like the top meteorologist on Fox 2 Detroit. So I messaged him, and I think he's going to be coming on the SLOB show one day to talk to us about mayo.
Nice.
And he's our kind of guy. You should follow him immediately.
Nice. My girl Jen Hammond works for Fox Detroit.
Oh, John Taffer just wrote me back. Hang on. John Taffer from Bar Rescue.
Yes.
So when he came out, Angie and I had him.
Kind of hard to rescue bars when they're all closed, but
we had him on like, I don't know, last year, and we said, hey, I said, could we be the decoys when you come to Chicago? And he said, yes. So I just tweeted him today, just randomly. And I'm like, hey, John Taffer, when's the next Chicago stop so that Angie and I could be decoys? He wrote, not this season.
because he's only, at least the last season he was only doing like Vegas bars because of COVID, and he's in Vegas.
This guy Derek on Twitter, him and I were DMing. Thank you, Conrad, again for the introduction.
Nice.
My love for mayo borders on unhealthy, but I don't care. It's delicious. And I told him about Duke's mayo, and he didn't know that you could order it off Amazon. So now this Derek and I are becoming fast friends in Roker. I think you and I would, I think you would like this guy. I think you should follow him too.
Nice. Well, tell him that I said to tell Jen that I said hello. Conrad says he loves Jen Hammond. She's great.
Oh, who's Jen Hammond?
Okay, maybe you weren't listening to the SLOB show. I was just talking about her for the last 2 minutes.
Oh, sorry. I was busy looking at this John Taffer tweet.
She does sports on Fox Detroit.
Oh, Detroit. Okay, cool.
Yes. And
you know her?
And your guy's the media.
Wait, do you know her? Sorry,
Is this thing on? Is this hello?
Sorry,
testing?
I was looking at the tweets.
Is this thing on?
No, go ahead. Sorry. So you actually know her though, or no?
Yes. So she does sports on Fox.
Yes. No, I heard that, but I'm saying
He's
actually
the
know her.
meteorologist.
You know of her, or you're friends with her?
I've known her for more years than a lady would like for me to announce how long I've known her. I've known her for years. Long time.
This gentleman, Derek Kevra, everyone should follow him. He's our kind of guy. Mayo on everything. Jimmy John's, come on, man.
Nice.
Look at Chuck. Look at we're shocking the world here. Chuck Hagan, switch to Duke's Mayo. I love it. Hey, Dukes, hello, Dukes. Where's our endorsement? Dukes.
Mayo. There's a problem with Mayo right now. Here's the thing. Mayo's expensive right now.
Not Duke's.
Mayo's expensive, and it's not on sale. If it's on sale, it's like 50 cents off. So the remedy is get your mayo from like Sam's Club or Costco or something like that. But the problem is it comes in a container. Now, I'm not talking about the container that you would.
Yeah, it's like a gallon.
Like the ones that are in the back at like Jimmy John's, like on the shelves.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about those. But the containers are too big to put on the inside of your fridge door.
Yeah.
So you'd either have to take it out. I mean, so mayo's a little tough right now. And then the squeeze bottles, great idea, less mayo, same price.
Just get the Dukes at Mariano's. It's always like $3.99 for the big one.
I'll check right now.
You have to get, only certain Mariano's have it. Like the one in the West Loop has it. The one in Bridgeport doesn't. So you got to check. But it's the big. It's like the Hellman's container, but it's Dukes. I think it's $4.99. It's always like right around that price.
I'll have to revisit Dukes because
it's delicious.
The one time I had Dukes, I think that it was stale.
Stale.
So yeah.
God, I just had some Dukes like 20 minutes ago.
It's
shit's delicious.
So I'll stick with Hellman's right now, but
let me take it this Roker. I'll take it this far.
Yes.
I had to get a jar of Hellman's recently, and it fucking sucked. It was horrible. It was actually bad.
I have never had any bad Hellman's.
No, because I'm so used to Dukes now.
Well, I mean, that kind of thing happens.
Good.
That happens.
I love Dukes. What are you trying to order it right now?
I'm trying to see if they have it at the location by my house.
I mean, you get it on Amazon too.
I'm not going to order mayo on Amazon.
Why not?
Well, I can just
you don't want it in the hot sun.
I could go down the street to the store and get some.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they have. No, they don't have Dukes.
Damn.
They don't have Dukes. And the Hellman's is going for $4.99.
Well, that's not bad, is it?
For a 30 ounce.
That sounds about right, doesn't it?
Maybe it's on sale. I don't know. But they don't have Dukes at this location over here. Kraft mayonnaise is just horrible. It's just like generic.
Oh, I hate Kraft.
Okay, and so yeah, and then the tube of Hellman's is $3.99, and it's 11.9 ounces. It's not even half the size.
Yeah.
So don't. It seems convenient, but don't go with the squeeze bottle. I'll give Duke's another try if I can find.
Please.
If I can find.
Please give it a try.
A small thing of Duke's. I'll give it a try.
Look right here. I got it right here, Roker. Come on. What's the holdup? Right here, Mariano's.
Yes, but not my Mariano's. I don't know what location you're looking at.
The West Loop one, I think.
Okay, well, I'm not in the West Loop.
How do I switch location?
Switch location. Sign in. Do you have a Mariano's account?
I don't want to sign into this shit right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Lakeshore East. What the fuck is that? That's not what I want to go to anyway.
See, so they might not even have it at the location you want. Put your zip code in.
Yeah, mine. I know they have it at mine. I'm trying to help you out.
Oh, well, they don't have it at mine. I already know that. I already looked it up. You're not paying attention.
No. You looked it up at that one location.
I looked it up at the location by my house, and they don't have it. Claire's saying that's expensive for mayonnaise.
What is? $4?
I'm not the mayonnaise buyer.
I mean,
of the family.
$4.29 is expensive for a big ass thing of mayo? What do you want to pay, $1?
Well, who knows? They might have been, prices are going up.
I mean,
she says a jar shouldn't be more than $3.99 for a large jar.
That was $4.29, 30 cents.
Okay, well,
for Dukes
at the one by here, it's $4.99 for a Hellman's.
So you're getting ripped off. You're better off getting Dukes.
They don't have Dukes.
No, I know. So you have to go on Amazon and get it.
Okay.
Next time you're in town here.
So who's on first with mayonnaise? I'm not going to Amazon and buying Dukes. If you can find me a small bottle of Dukes, like a sample size of Dukes, I will try Dukes and see if I like it before I buy 30 ounces of it.
Well, Claire will eat it, and she'll mix it in with other food items that you guys like. If you guys are making different things with mayo, it'll be fine.
Somebody came over to the house the other day and brought deviled eggs. She's like, "It's the first time I've ever made deviled eggs. I hope you like them." And I go, "You didn't use Miracle Whip, did you?" She's like, "Yeah."
Oh, who's this moron?
I'm like,
who's this dunce?
Thanks for coming. And then I explained how Miracle Whip was on the list of things that I'll never eat again in my life.
Yeah.
Along with skim milk and margarine.
Skim milk.
Because this is all that I had growing up as a kid when I had no choice. It was Miracle Whip, skim milk, and margarine. And so I will never be having those three things again.
Hey, if you're actually if you're not listening to this, if you're watching the live feed, share on your page. Share it. We want to get 1 million viewers every episode. We're a few off.
We're a few off. We're almost there. We're almost. Hey. It's like the telethon. We're almost there.
Yeah, come on. Share the page right now. Share it with your friends.
We'll put the tote board all the way back there so you can't really see what the number is.
Yeah.
And we'll say we are almost there. We've almost made our goal.
Here.
Come on, now Dave, put us over the top.
And now Dave Coulier. Hey guys, cut it out. Let me ask you this, Roker. Do you remember the Domino's pizza that had cream cheese on the inside on the crust? It came out probably 15 years ago.
Was this the dessert pizza they did?
No, it was I remember there was a Hawaiian pizza, like ham, pineapple, and it had cream cheese.
Have you seen the show Adam Eats the 80s on History Channel?
With Adam Richman?
Yeah, same guy that was on Man vs. Food.
Yeah.
By the way,
I haven't seen it, but
he fills the screen up like this now. He's about this big now. He
gained weight again.
He's
you know what happened, right? He got skinny and then he lost his identity.
Yeah, I'm saying food won is what I'm trying to say.
Well, he got real skinny.
Yeah, and then but that's hard to do because in order to get skinny, you have to eat less and work out.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you continue to do both of those things, it doesn't work. Well, anyway, he's got the show Adam Meets the 80s where he'll go back, like he went and like had Domino's make them like the dessert pizza from the 80s and another pizza from the 80s, or he'll go back to some fast food restaurant and they came out with the so-and-so in 1987 and no one's had it in 30 years. And that's the show. It's not the world's greatest, but that reminded me of it. See, I'm not a huge Domino's is drunk food for me.
I hate Domino's. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Domino's fan. When I was stumbling out of the apartment at 2 a.m. on Lincoln Avenue, and it was the only thing open, and then I'd get Domino's. That was $5.99 well spent. You know,
this is the only item ever at Domino's that was delicious. They put cream cheese like in underneath the crust. It was so good. I was just wondering if you heard of it.
If you remember that. No, never heard of it.
Because I used to get it like all that. And again, I haven't had Domino's since. It's trash. But that was delicious.
Do you remember when Little Caesars gave you 2 pizzas for the price of 1?
Of course. Pizza.
Yeah, pizza. And it's still pizza, but it's just 1 pizza. But they still go pizza.
How the fuck is it pizza?
That's what I'm saying. Where's the other pizza? But even when they did give you pizza, you had to scrape the pizza off the one and put it all the ingredients off the one, put it on the second one.
So you had enough.
So you had enough. Oh yeah, you could like drive a car through like the sausages. Like the gap was so big.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, when it was pizza. But you know, when you're in college, you're in high school.
Hey,
pass the hat, pizza.
Hey guys, $4 each. How does this look to you, Roker?
That looks a little overdone. Is that
overdone?
What is that? Pretzel bun or something?
No, this is chicken. This is the new Boston Market sweet Thai garlic rotisserie chicken. What do you think of that? That's a new thing they're pulling out at Boston Market.
I'm going to
take anything sweet Thai.
I'm going to take a pass on that.
You are?
Their original is good. They don't need to experiment with other things.
Oh, I would love to try this. Looks great. Sweet Thai garlic rotisserie chicken. Look at this. God, I love anything that looks like this.
It's tough. It's hard to go to Boston Market when you go to Mariano's and get 2 rotisserie chickens for $10.
True. And they're pretty good too.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's tough.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Get your own Thai sauce. Go to it's probably in the same aisle as the mayonnaise. Get your sweet hot Thai sauce. Put it on your chicken. I've got some in the fridge right now. Nothing's the same. That's true.
Everything's better when you get it at the place. Like I can't make a sub that'll taste exactly like Jersey Mike's.
That's true.
And I get everything. I get all the right things.
And you try and it just isn't the same. That's true.
So,
well, so here's your homework assignment for the week.
Oh.
So you need to go to a different Burger King.
I'm done with Burger King for the week.
Oh man. Okay. Well, you got to see.
I went to 2 now, and they both scorned me.
You got to see if the Big King is the same size at another one as it was as the one you went to where they disappointed you.
Yeah.
And then you got to go to Boston Market and try their little Thai chicken and see.
Is there a Boston Market around here?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Is there one near like the West Loop downtown area?
I'm sure there's one close enough.
I'll investigate later. But
you've got a car.
But that's like a diarrhea meal for sure, right?
Wow.
It's not?
Well, ouch. What? The Thai chicken?
Yeah. You should have seen me.
What are your Boston Market sides, or do you just forego the sides?
I rarely go to Boston Market.
Gotcha. But you're willing to try it for that.
This looks delicious. I love this look. This is one of my favorite looks on chicken.
Well, keep an eye out for coupons or a deal on it. If it's brand new, they're going to have some special on it.
I can't believe you don't like this.
I'm just saying it's hard to go to Boston Market when you can get rotisserie chicken for two for $10 at Mariano's.
True.
It's hard to pay $19.99 for one and some carrots and broccoli.
Yeah, true.
I try. It's like, okay, that's the Boston Market. It's like, all right, I'm kind of like watching what I eat. So let me go to Boston Market. That way I can be eating out, but yet
Watching what I eat.
I'm not getting junk food, right? I'm not getting junk food. And then you're like, okay, Boston Market, see you again in like 9 months.
And Roker, like you said a couple of weeks ago, of course, paying full price is embarrassing.
Paying full price is embarrassing. Paying full price is embarrassing. There's no question about that.
That's right.
There's no question about that.
Well, we're going to end the SLOB show today on a sad note. Very sad, I think. Very sad.
Oh.
I mean, not like a death or anything.
Oh, not like a Tyler
Not
Hawkins
like Taylor
thing?
Hawkins, no.
Yeah, Taylor Hawkins.
But this is very.
Tyler, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
This is very sad.
Yes.
Heaven on 7 is closing down.
It is. Well, it never reopened. You know, when after it shut down in March for the pandemic, and so Jimmy Banos, who's a fantastic guy, both of them are great guys, the senior and junior. But yeah, he just made the announcement this week that he's not reopening it, which is a shame because there aren't enough, New Orleans, Cajun restaurants around anyway. And this was, one of the first, if not the first, and it's a legend, but all of his business, I mean, he was located down in an office building on Wabash downtown.
An old building, one of those super old buildings.
One of those old buildings is like my mother and my grandmother's doctor was in this building.
Exactly.
It's like it's like one of those, right?
No signage anywhere.
And so all of his business is going to be downtown.
Yeah.
Office business. And if people aren't coming into the office, it's kind of hard to.
Oh, there's Claire.
Hi, baby. He likes your hair.
I like that profile picture.
Likes that profile picture.
I like that hair.
Yeah. So,
but there's a lot of people who watch and listen to this who aren't from Chicago. Heaven on 7, it's like an old school place. Like you said, it's in an office building. Only people who knew what it was would go in there. It's not like you're walking into like Gibson's.
It was off the grid. It was off the grid. Yeah.
Like it was on the 7th floor of a building.
It was really hidden. It was really, really hidden.
Yeah.
And again, since it was downtown, it's hard to just like drive there and go there. Right. So hopefully he'll still do like Chicago Gourmet, do festivals and things of that nature, pop-ups, things of that nature. And there's still the Purple Pig, which
Didn't they have a Heaven on 7 in like Lincoln Park too? Is that gone?
They had, I only remember the one, there's the one on Wabash, the original. They opened one off of Michigan Avenue where the movie theater is. You know that movie theater? You go up the escalator, long escalator. It's AMC.
444 North Michigan.
And he had one there for a long time, and that closed. On the news, they said there were 4 of them.
Oh.
I don't
and he's
remember
closing all of them?
4 of them. The other ones are already closed.
Oh, okay. It's just sad because it's like a legend. See, more places like that die, it just ruins what used to be cool about downtown Chicago, right? Like that's just a cool place that there's nothing like that anymore.
Well, and and the thing is, if you have a restaurant that you love, especially if it's a family-owned restaurant, I'm not talking about Gibson's, right? Gibson's isn't going anywhere. Boston Market isn't going anywhere, and Burger King isn't going anywhere. Maybe the one by your house is, but it's not going anywhere. But if you've got a family restaurant that you go to, a neighborhood restaurant, or one that you haven't been to in a long time, go to it because literally it could be gone tomorrow. It's happening that fast. All it takes is they don't own the building, the landlord raises the lease money, and we're shutting down at the end of the month.
Oh yeah.
It happens that quick. It happens that quick. So
There's that place in Tinley Park, that real famous pizza place that they said that they lost the landlord is like being unreasonable about the rent. So there came them out. I forgot what the name of it is, but it's one of those real legendary pizza places in Tinley Park. Like O'Malley's or something like that. Durbin's or something.
Go and support these local places if you love them, because that's the only reason. Because because I'll look online and there'll be a list every week.
Oh yeah, Durbin's. Yeah,
Durbin's.
Yeah, John.
That's been around for a long time.
Yeah, and they're closing down because their landlord they said is being unreasonable, trying to jack up their rates. Now, of all times, you're going to jack up the rent now during what? You have to be a scumbag. How could you do that to your? No matter, I know you can make some money, whatever now, because real estate's through the roof. But how could you do that to someone who's been there that long?
Well, you know what? Because he figures if they shut down, I'll get somebody to move in here that will pay it.
It's sad.
That's their philosophy.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Make sure you go visit the Durbins of the world so that they can stay open.
Yeah,
you know.
Roker, did you have any Roker tips to wrap things up here today?
No real Roker tip other than the Reese's eggs should be on sale soon. When is Easter? Is Easter in July this year? It seems like when is Easter?
Isn't it April 7th?
Is it coming up finally?
Hang on, I'll tell you in a second. It's in my calendar here.
Yeah, so after Easter happens, all that Easter candy, half off at least. I'm a big fan of the Reese's eggs.
Good Friday's the 15th, so Easter's the 17th.
So it's still 2.5 weeks away.
Yeah. They had to move it because of the pandemic.
They moved Easter because of the pandemic?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. But
okay. So yes, mark that on your calendar. Not for Easter. Mark it on your calendar for
the 18th.
For all the Easter candy that's going to be, maybe you're a Cadbury egg person, which I've never been. Way too sweet for me.
Conrad says April 18th, so you get 50% off. My compliments.
That's exactly right. Everybody celebrates Easter on Easter. We're going to celebrate it the week after.
Exactly.
We'll decorate eggs. You'll get the egg. Oh, those egg things.
Oh yeah, you could tell your kids dye the eggs.
Yeah. No, those things will be 90% off. They're completely useless. They're completely useless after Easter. Dude, all those little Pillsbury cookies that have the rabbits in it, in the refrigerated section. Scoop them up.
This isn't stuff you do with your mom, by the way. This is for all the jobbers in your life, like any kind of a peripheral person in your life. You bring them their Christmas gift on the 26th. You buy it that morning on discount and give it to them. Act like, oh, I wish I would have saw you on Christmas, but really, here's some discounted shit.
I love the fact that it's fun because people are like, oh, well, we got to get rid of all this Christmas stuff. It's like, the Pillsbury sugar cookies with the Christmas tree in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Is the same sugar cookie that they sell in July. The exact same one.
Exactly.
The exact same one.
Yeah.
So buy it when it's on sale because there was a Christmas tree on it.
You know what we should do, Roker? I just thought of this.
I give people gifts, birthday gifts and Christmas bags and you got a problem?
We should buy a bunch of Christmas decorations when they're on discount and then return them next year for full price.
Return them. Well, how would you do that?
We bring them back to Target next year and get full price for them.
They'd say you've had these for a year.
I don't have a receipt. Target doesn't give a shit. Oh, here's a little insider's tip. You could return anything at Target. Anything without a receipt. If you have a receipt, even better. If you have a receipt, you could You could buy something, eat 3/4 of it, and return it. I'm sure. If you buy a table, you could take the legs and keep the legs table without the legs. They don't check anything. I'm telling you.
Well,
just a little insider's tip for me.
I'll have to give that. I'll have to give that
anything,
a try.
anything, and without a receipt, anything they'll take back.
Can I return this birthday card that was sent to me?
Yes. Anything.
That's congratulations on the new house.
With writing in
it and go, I
we should for fun, right? We should ask, that'd be a good thing to wrap this up on, right? We should find out.
Some places are very good with returns, like really good with returns.
We should find out.
And I always say, get a gift receipt. Get a gift receipt.
Yeah.
All the time. Because you'll always get
the Chicago South Pulaski Target store. The new PlayStation game console will only... Sorry, that response was invalid. For hours and location information, press 1. To reach a specific department, press to speak to someone.
Shit.
For electronics, press 1. Guest service desk, order pickup or drive up, press 2. Food and...
I'm going to ask you about... This is how we're going to wrap up the SLOB show today. This is a great question.
Please hold.
Yes.
Yep. And then somebody different will come to the phone
and then they'll
2
put
minutes
me back
and go, welcome to Target. Can I help you? Go, yeah, I was just going to ask about the so-and-so. Hold on, please. And then somebody else will come back.
Here we go. Hello.
No, that's a ruse.
Hey, Claire with a great tip here. Here's a tip, not food related. Menards has a way for you to search and print your receipt if you need to return something. My compliments to Claire.
Oh, nice.
That's a very good tip.
Yeah, I've been to Menards more time in the last month than I have. No, that's not it. What do you think? Are you kidding? That's just, you're Pavlov, man. They've got you going. Now, dude, that's just their way of never coming back to the phone again. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Every time. Oh, hello. Here we go.
Target Pulaski, how can I help you?
Do you guys take returns on greeting cards?
On greeting cards?
Yeah.
It depends. Is it like destroyed? Is it written?
No, it's not. It's not used.
Yeah, if it's not used, like it's fine, then yeah, we're able to.
Okay, cool. But if someone wrote inside, you can't take it back, right?
Correct.
What if like you bought it and it had writing inside?
If it had writing inside already?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we're able to return it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Stupid. What a stupid conversation.
Yeah,
but hey,
like, wow. That was probably the highlight of his day.
He's like some moron.
Yeah, he's
trying to turn a greeting card.
Sounds absolutely miserable. Yeah.
Hey, have you done an episode of Roker Radio in the last 7 years?
Yes, in the last 7 years, it's gotten to the point where even my wife is like, "You need to do a Roker Radio." I'm like, I know, I will. I just want to be able to do it the way I want to do it, or not. I'm not going to do it at all unless I can do it the way I want to do it.
Why don't you do the next one and let me guest star on the show with you?
I've been thinking about this. He goes, "Why don't you have Abe on your show?" I'm like, "That's a good idea.
Why not?"
And the next time I do a show, I will.
Yeah. Every other jobber on the fucking planet is on there, and then like just like some fucking anyone you could find.
Every other jobber on the planet is on there
except me. Like Jussie Smollett, what's he doing? God. Oh man. All right. Well,
yes. You will
we'll
be on a Roker Radio in the near future.
Very good. Sounds good to me. All right. Well, we'll be back then Tuesday around 3:15, right?
Yes. And don't forget, you can get, if the app works, you can get Wendy's breakfast half off in the app as long as the NCAA tournament is on. So like for the next week to like next Monday, if it works, let us know next week.
It's on their website. So it says it right on the website.
I'm going to try like hell over the weekend to get it.
Oh, by the way, Claire,
I'll just go back to sleep if I have a Baconator,
Claire just said to have me and Kathy over. Kathy almost kicked some lady's ass the other day she was trying to drive her car through, and the lady wouldn't move her car. So Kathy's like, hey, the lady was blocking the alley. So Kathy's like, hey, move your car. I'm going to hit your car. And the lady's like, you hit my car. I hit your face. So Kathy's like, I'm going to hit your car if you don't move it. You're blocking the alley. And lady's like, you hit my car. I hit your face. So Kathy ripped off her seatbelt, jumped out the window, and she's like, hit me. And the lady got scared and pulled away. She's like, hit my face. Hit me in the face. I dare you. I dare you to hit me in the face. And the lady got scared. This was before the Chris Rock incident, too.
She was in a mood.
Yeah. But this was before Chris Rock.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she responded better than Chris Rock did. Chris Rock, I mean, he took it, though. He took it nice, but
he took, dude, that was like the Ali Liston Phantom Punch. Look, Google that. It's like in the second Ali Liston fight, Muhammad Ali hit Liston with a punch that was so fast, the cameras didn't pick it up. And everybody said that Sonny Liston just did a dive. They said he didn't even hit it. The fight was fixed. He didn't even hit him. He just dived. I never actually saw Will Smith hit Chris Rock.
I'm watching it right now. I saw it. He hit him pretty hard.
But it was so fast, and he took it. I wish I had seen it live.
Wow, you're right. I'm looking at the Ali thing right now. I can't put it on the screen because I think we'll get pulled off.
But the show was so boring.
It was great after that.
And unwatchable that I had turned it off. Yes, yeah. The last hour of that show's got to be like the highest rated, like the Super Bowl or something.
Oh yeah, like the ratings were like here, and then they just skyrocketed. Like everyone was calling. It's you know what it's like. You ever hear the story Dana White tells about how the UFC for the Ultimate Fighter the first season, everyone was calling their friends the Stephan Bonner Forrest Griffin fight, and the ratings went from like 3 million to 7 million within that fight, that 15-minute fight. Could you imagine the Oscars? I bet there were like 9 million people watching. I bet by the time Will Smith accepted that award, there were 35 million people watching.
Right, exactly. It's the power of the power of the word of mouth.
Yeah,
right. The power of the word. I mean, I was getting, I'm sitting there watching. I don't even know what I was watching at the time.
I was streaming poker on YouTube.
It was like anything but. I think I was watching like Delicious Destinations or something. I mean, it was like anything but the Oscars, right? Yeah. It was so bad.
Yeah.
And then it's like, did you see this? Did you see this? And I tried to watch it. I tried.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get through the monologue.
I wasn't watching it at all.
I tried. I was like, I tried. I saw the Beyonce in the beginning, and then I tried to get through the monologue, and I was like, no, that's it.
Yeah, I didn't.
And then, and let's be honest here. Outside of the Will Smith thing, everything else I saw was just horrible.
Oh, yeah, but you're just waiting for more Will Smith shit.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you see this? Hold on. Let me just get out of here. And ladies and gentlemen, Lady Gaga and Liza Minnelli.
Yeah, I did.
Where am I? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not making fun of Liza Minnelli.
Yeah. Oh, you're not
making fun of.
It sounded like you
making fun of whose idea was this?
Liza Minnelli's name out your fucking mouth.
It was an Oscars joke.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he's like, it was a G.I. Jane joke. Hey, you know his tour is called like Ego. What's it called? Like wait, hang on. It's called like the Ego Death Tour or something like that. His tour that was already happening. Yeah. Hang on.
Sold out now.
It's called Ego Death, the name of the tour. Ego Death Tour. That's the name of it. So this is perfect. Hit Ego Death. There's nothing could kill your ego more than getting bitch slapped.
They can book that in the United Center now.
So he has like 2 or 3 shows at the Chicago Theater. And they said the minute that happened, his tickets went crazy.
Yeah.
So
of course.
You know he's writing his Stairway to Heaven right now, his opus. This bit about Will Smith that he's adding to this show is going to be the greatest bit ever that he's ever written.
It better be.
I got bitch slapped by Will Smith. You ever get bit? You trying to get pussy? I'm divorced. I'm trying to get pussy. I get bitch slapped.
It's like, I want to apologize to the Academy, my nominees. I want to apologize to Serena Williams' father. I want to apologize to the little girl that played Venus Williams in the movie. Everybody but Chris Rock. I know that. I know that they all apologized to each other after the publicists all got together.
Oh yeah,
got everything together a couple of days later. But
he's like, nothing dries up a pussy more than getting bitch slapped.
And I'm just going, oh no. I'm like, really? I'm just worried. It's like, it's just like, I'm like, okay. I'm like, Tucker Carlson's going to have a field day with this, and that's what I'm worried about.
Well,
like,
the
like, here we go.
People, the 137 people that are going to watch that are going to be. It's like David Smith.
I told Claire, I said, they just licked the envelope and sealed it for Best Actor.
Exactly.
Like 30 seconds before he went up on stage and slapped him. It's like, oh no. Like, get me an iron, get me some steam so I can open this envelope back out. David
Spade put on Twitter, like, for a G.I. Jane joke, and then someone wrote, you mean an alopecia joke? And then he wrote, no, because comedians don't carry people's medical charts with them on stage. Which is true. By the way, I have alopecia too. You don't see me complaining about it.
That's right. Well, nobody's making fun of you on the Academy Awards either.
That's true. Exactly.
So,
but yeah, that was funny. Anyway, we'll be back next week.
See you next Tuesday.